Our mission is to find the best Long Island iced tea of Lübeck.
I know that it's not like a very fancy cocktail.
You know, they were like, oh yeah, we can do good cocktails, so blah blah blah. No, not true.
Hi guys, this is Filippo.
And I'm Yo-Yo. And today we're here in the beautiful city of Lübeck, my hometown in northern Germany. So our challenge today is to actually find the best Long Island iced tea in Lübeck.
Exactly, we're gonna visit 3 bars and we are gonna look up which one is the best for our taste.
We're also going to choose bars that are on different levels. One of them is going to be a student bar, then the other one's kind of a medium level bar, and the last one is going to be a fancy one. So this actually used to be the red light district of Lübeck many years ago, and now it's just a bar street for students and young people where you can chill. So now we're inside the Professor Unrat. It's a very famous student bar, which is part of another bar, the Blaue Engel, where it's more beers and stuff like that. And here you get cocktails. It's full of young people here and it's a very chill atmosphere.
So this is the Long Island. They also gave us the rest of the cola to add it on top. And we took a second cocktail because we found it in the menu and she couldn't resist.
It's the Solero. It's named after a very famous ice cream mixture of orange coating on a cream and on a stick.
It's supposed to be very similar to the ice cream filling. The presentation is classic, elegant, on point. Let's go with the taste. It's definitely well balanced. I cannot feel one of the alcoholic components more or less than the others. They say about a good Long Island iced tea that it should be not so much different from a regular iced tea. That's why it's called this way. So you should drink it and don't even think that it's an alcoholic beverage with 4 different types of alcohol, but just think that it's just a normal iced tea. And I gotta say that this one really makes me believe so. The color, the taste. Students that come to this bar are definitely lucky ones.
So now it's my turn to try. I gotta say, beforehand, I'm not such a great fan of the Long Island iced tea, so...
But that's just because she never tried a good one, so let's find out.
Maybe. It feels like pleasantly strong, you know, you're gonna get level of alcohol in your blood from this. I really feel like taking another sip.
Okay, so now actually, just right after the Solero, and I want to try it back to back.
Okay, you see right away the nice creamy top of it. It literally tastes like the ice cream. It's super good.
We took one cocktail that is supposed to taste like a nice tea, and it does, and another one that is supposed to taste like an ice cream, or a popsicle anyway. And let's see. I also have good memories with Solero. This is totally reminding me of that. So, after this first bar, we are now heading to the second one. So we are in the second bar, the Barcio.
Actually, I've seen some pictures and heard something, and the cocktails here are supposed to be pretty opulent. Let's see what we get.
This place really reminds me of some kind of American bar. It's big, it's loud, it's in your face, and look at the size of the cocktail. This is a jumbo Long Island iced tea, it's huge. And look at the decoration, it's much, it's a lot, it's too much, but that's what we like about it.
I love the candy. Reminds me of this kind of club drink that you get like a Coke with a vodka because that's the cheapest one, and then you get this kind of lemony Coke vodka taste.
The presentation, it's over the top, and somehow it's also over the top in the taste, meaning that it's not very subtle, it's not very balanced. The alcohol packs a punch, and you can feel the four alcoholic components, one after the other, coming at you.
I know that it's not like a very fancy cocktail, but it's a fun thing to try, and like, you know, if you know what you get, then why not?
But now we will end the evening with the last bar, which is supposed to be one of the best bars in Lübeck.
The bartender actually landed on spot 3 of an international cocktail competition.
So I feel kind of bad that we are going inside this bar, which is supposed to be a little bit prestigious, and asking them, please make us a Long Island iced tea. We ended up in the Dietrichs, which is this fancy bar in Lübeck. It's supposed to be the best bar in town. We were looking for Long Island iced tea, but we did not find it here. So we asked the waiters what is the closest cocktail they can provide us that it's similar to the Long Island, and they advised us to go with a Don't Call Me Innocent, that is what it's called. Even on the menu, I will post a picture right now, there is not a description of what is inside this cocktail, so we are unaware, but we're gonna try it anyway, and we are going to compare it with the Long Island iced tea that we tried before. I cannot hide from you that I'm a little bit skeptical. I would rename it as a Don't Call Me Long Island iced tea, but anyway, it's good. Honestly, nothing impressive. It's very strong, yes, like you would expect from a Long Island iced tea, but I am not in love.
And I ordered the Tiki Queen, which is inspired by the queen of the Hanseatic League, which Lübeck is also called. And we also got some complimentary chips, which is not usual for a German bar. I'm gonna try this marzipan rum mixture now. It's very sweet. It's definitely familiar. But yeah, I feel the marzipan just as a little note inside. I would have loved it to be more opulent. So let's see. It is strong. There's a lot of gin going on. It feels super fancy to drink it. I really like the glassware. So yeah, but I'm kind of glad that this is not my cocktail because it's very strong.
I cannot feel the marzipan. There is almond, probably. There is probably the almond from marzipan, so horse-ache, I think. But then there is something else. There is a tamarind, there is a licorice. The final decisions. Where did we drink the best Long Island iced tea of Lübeck?
I think it was in the Unrat.
I think
Wasn't
too.
it?
I think that the Professor Unrat got us the best experience for a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, the Dietrichs bar was on the level that it was supposed to be such a fancy bar. A little bit disappointing. It's their choice to only sell the cocktails that they have on the menu,
Yes.
that they just don't do any special wishes that you have. That's alright. If you are in Lübeck, you can definitely visit the Dietrichs bar. It's gonna give you a nice experience. They have nice and fancy cocktails. If you come to Germany, and especially to Lübeck, to such a small town, this is a very cool bar and it's definitely worth to check it out. But we just had a very, very specific challenge going on this day. And for a cocktail bar that is aspiring to be fancy and different, probably they're aspiring to be something else than just the usual bar that serves a Long Island iced tea. So we definitely understand that and we can appreciate that. So that's just what I wanted to say.